Welcome to this session of the GTV Breakfast Show. I am Vander-Pallen, it's your Felix, and we are thrilled to host Rotary International President Francesco Arezzo, a distinguished leader from the Rotary Club, Italy, on his inaugural visit to Ghana. President Arezzo inspires Rotarians worldwide to foster unity and drive positive change. This morning, we'll explore Rotary's vision and mission, the impact of its work in Ghana and the region, from polio eradication to, education, clean water initiatives, and his expectations for the future. A warm Accra to you, President Arezzo. You're welcome. On my extreme left,
thank you,
I have President Arezzo from Rotary Club. And also I do have Nana Pukwa Serbo, and she is district governor. So welcome, lady and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'll start with President Arezzo. Mr. President, it's your first time in Ghana, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and how do you feel? How has it been so far? I hear it's your second day also.
Yes, it is my second day, and tomorrow morning I will leave.
Wow, so soon.
Yeah. The visits of the international president usually are always too short. Too short because I have just the time to see the main cities, but I don't have the opportunity to know the country. This is a good reason because I want to come back to visit better this country. But I had a great visit yesterday because I had the opportunity to visit the museum and the palace of the king of the Ashanti people.
Asante Hene, yes.
Yes.
2-4.
Yes. And that was, for me, really a very impressive and instructive visit. I had the opportunity to know, to touch, to see the history of Ghana. Not the history of the last 20 or 30 years, but the history of centuries. And that is really a great way to approach a country, to know the history of the country, to know the past of the country, because the past is essential to build the future.
Absolutely. We study the past. Now, talking about visiting Otumfuo, I know that Rotary has about 7 peace centers, including India, which is the latest.
In India, we opened just a few weeks ago the 8th center of peace center in the world. The 7th was in Turkey last year.
Yeah.
Yes, we have 8 peace centers around the world, and they are for us one of the most important projects because there we train young people to be mediator, to be problem solving, to be conflict resolution. It is so important for us. We have about 150, 160 new mediators, new peace builders that every year go through the world, go in the most important NGOs, in the most important association in the world, and they can work for peace.
Okay. Now, Otumfuo is also quite a good mediator, and he's interested in peace in our regions. I'm sure you had a conversation with him. What came up, and how is it going to help with Rotary's peace mission?
Rotary works every day for peace. There is no peace without a good economic development. There is no good economic development without health. And there is no health without water, for example. So to give even 1 liter of clean water to a community, it is a small step toward peace.
Yeah, it's like saying peace is not only the absence of conflict, but the
of
presence of justice and well-being as well.
Peace is much more. Peace is the wellness of the communities. And we work for the wellness of the communities.
Yes. Great. So it's amazing because you also go beyond that to fight poverty, and you concentrate on growing local economies. Can you share an example of what has been done in Ghana here concerning growing local economies, maybe sustainable livelihoods that has been created, as well as reducing poverty? Any examples you'd like to share to inspire people, as long as what Rotary has done?
We, every day, our clubs, we have 47 clubs in Ghana. 72 clubs in Ghana, and they work every day to reduce poverty, to reduce hunger, to give clean water. And they do a lot of projects, that you can say they are very small, but they are important, because they go just to where the need is. To give a big example, I have to speak, for example, for the last project of scale, a big project that we did in India, where there was a rural society that was devastated by the chemical industry.
Pollution of a sort.
Yes. And earth was devastated, without water. They were really in great needs, in great poverty. Rotary was able, with a big project, to renew the earth, to furnish water,
give them a new lease of life,
and to begin again with a new life. And now the project that was planned for about 300 families now is involving thousands and thousands of families, because the success was so great that many partners are joining us, and the project is now in this moment really huge. So we have great project, big projects, but also small projects, and they have the same importance.
Yes, little drops, make a mighty, ocean, like they say. But I'll bring Nanaya Pukwasirbo into it. Nanaya is the district governor. Nanaya, also about Ghana and livelihood, improving livelihood and creating opportunities for people. It's not just about Rotary doing it and then going away, but sustenance and the idea of it being led by the communities. How's that going?
When we enter communities to carry out projects, say provide them with potable drinking water, we engage the community leaders and explain what we're about to do, engage them and make them understand that they will have to own the project.
Absolutely.
So when you provide clean water, or you provide places of convenience, or you improve school facilities, you're doing a whole lot.
Yes, comprehensive.
Comprehensive. Provision of potable water would mean improving lives, reduction of preventing diseases. And if women do not have to walk too far to fetch water, it also boosts their economic way of taking care of the family. So our projects are diverse. It doesn't tackle one thing, but it tackles a whole lot. Recently, we were having breast cancer screening all over the country, and we went to Gamashi. So I'll take that for example.
Wonderful.
We screened the ladies, but then the club that was there also decided to partner with the leaders, the local leaders, to ensure that we will return, but we will make sure that whatever we are giving them, they're going to take very good care of them. Another one was we entered a place in Krobo, Bogaji. We had free medical screening. We supported the school children. We also gave the community free medical screening. But then the CHIPS compound does not have a storage facility. So what we're going to do next is put up solar panels, provide them with a fridge, and then try and refurbish the CHIPS compound so that the nurses who are there, the community nurses who are there, can function effectively and also help with the society.
Absolutely.
Over there.
Yeah.
There are numerous things we can talk about. We have a project also where one club meets with the community and we give the women some money to trade with. And then they give us a report and then we go on to the next phase. There are some areas where we have empowered the young girls to learn how to sew or learn a trade, as well as the young men. So in doing so, you are alleviating poverty one way,
Yes.
and you are making sure that things are sustainable. The key thing is you make them understand they have to own the project and take very good care of it.
And that reminds me of the parable of is it talent or the
Yes,
seed?
the 10 talents, 5 talents, yes.
Yes, and I know Rotary does not play with health as well. I mean, especially in case like polio eradication. But the issue here is that though it's Rotary's flagship mission, Africa, I'm sure Africa is certified as a wild polio-free zone. But with that energy, how are you using it here in the sub-region towards health challenges like malaria, HIV, there is cervical cancer in there?
What we are doing in Ghana right now is we work together with the Ghana Health Service. And when we have polio immunization days, we also have the opportunity to talk to mothers to make sure that they keep clean environments. Talking about cervical cancer, we have been able to apply for global grants from our Rotary Foundation, and we have been offering some of the women free medical screening, as well as the men free medical screening as well for prostate cancer. So we just don't deal with polio, we're looking at all the others. And when we give the polio, we also, together with the public health nurses, give vitamin A. So very soon, it's not going to be just the oral polio vaccine, but then there's going to be the injection as well.
Okay.
That is another part. We need, because we are certified polio-free, let's not forget, we travel. And if we don't make sure that the whole world is safe, I can travel to one area and my son or daughter can pick up the virus. And then when we return home, some of us, where we shed to, may not be the best. But then if it should enter a stream and somebody fetches water and takes it home, that can spark another case. So we're doing everything possible to ensure that everybody stays safe, promoting clean environments, and making sure that we remain polio-free. Hopefully in the next 4 years, we should be able to see the whole world is free of the polio virus.
All right. Grateful for that. Mr. President Arezzo, I'd like to bring on, still on health. I know Rotary's Together for Healthy Families is something that is also at stake. That's a program in Nigeria where you aim to cut maternal and newborn deaths to about 25%. Whether you've succeeded on that. How is that also being planned for Ghana?
Every project that we do all around the world is replicable in other countries.
Yeah, okay.
Rotary is an organization that is present in more than 200 countries in the world. And Rotary thinks global, but acts locally.
Wonderful.
So are always the clubs that begin the projects. Rotary International support what the clubs do. So this project, for example, the project against malaria in Zambia, that was a great success, was the project against cervical cancer in Egypt, or the project for maternal health in Nigeria. All of them can be done also in Ghana.
Okay.
We have to, the club have to organize, to join together, to do a big project, and then this big project can be supported by Rotary International through the Rotary Foundation, of course.
Okay, all right. Now, quickly on water and sanitation. You commissioned a water sanitation project at, is it Brofuyedru?
Brofuyedru,
yeah. You have something you call WASH, water and sanitation and hygiene. Why is that becoming a fundamental intervention for development?
It is difficult to say what is the first step to reach peace, but surely water is essential for peace.
Okay.
There is no peace without clean water.
It boils down to what you said
Without
earlier.
clean water. Clean water is the base for almost everything. Is the base for agriculture, is the base for health, is the base for school.
Okay.
And I saw a wonderful project in Profidro, yes.
It's to say English is heavy.
Heavy.
And English is heavy. That's fancy, Profidro.
Well, in Profidro, it was the facilities for girls and boys in a school, and this allows the students to attend the school more closely and to study, to promote their future. This is so important. WASH is at the base of each project that we do. And is one of the most important things for us.
All right. So let's look at inclusivity and membership of Rotary. I know you have something you refer to as belonging and diversity. Now, how are you opening your doors as long as women and the youth are concerned? You know, it's important, I'm sure it's important for clubs to reflect their communities, according to your mission statement.
We, among our core values, we have diversity, the respect of diversity. The ideal club is a club that is formed by men, women, by young people, old people, all together. Because all together we see better the society. We understand better the society. If we want to be relevant and important for the communities, before we have to understand the community. And we understand better the community if inside the club we have all the perspectives. We have all the different sensible characters of the if we have a club that is done only by lawyer, for example, they have a very particular point of view on the community. They cannot see the community in its entire problem.
Okay. Now, beyond joining a club, in Rotary, how can ordinary people support, Rotary vision and missions, whether in polio eradication, whether in clean water, peace building?
They can participate and support each our project. But mainly they can adapt, if we can use this word, adapt their life to the core values of Rotary International, and to apply in their life integrity, to apply service for the community, to apply their respect for diversity, leadership, fellowship.
Service above self, right?
Of course, service not. You have not to consider yourself as an individual, but as a person, a citizen. If you are a good citizen, you are almost a Rotarian.
All right. Thank you so much, Rotary International President, Mr. Francesco Arezzo, and also District Governor Nanaya Bukwa Serbo. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for this great opportunity.
Wonderful. Wish you all the best. That's it. Interesting conversation there with the Rotary International President and the District Governor. And I hope you learned. And even if you're not joining, there is a way that you can contribute to make sure that there's lasting impact. The show still goes on. GTV Breakfast Show. There are more interesting conversations ahead. So stay on.